Friends, let me introduce to you reporter speech today. Reporter speech is also called indirect speech. It's very common title, a reporter speech. It's one of the important grammar items for both first and second year students. Students, before introducing to you what all about reported speech is, let me tell you something about these sentences. You can observe here is a dialogue, this is conversation, and look at the first dialogue, I will go to Bangalore, and the second one is the question, when are you going? This is a reply but in question form. Let us see what kind of sentence this is, and let's also see what kind of sentence the second one is. Let me introduce to you four types of sentences. Number one is assertive. Assertive is also called statement. And the second type of sentence is interrogative, but there are two types of interrogative. The first one is WH interrogative. Third one is again interrogative, but this is called yes, no interrogative. And the fourth one is imperative. These four types of sentences. There is one more type of sentence that is exclamatory. Exclamatory comes under this. This category is very important in order to convert all sentences into indirect form. And let's see one by one. Identification of the sentences is very important in order to find out the linkers. That is one of the important aspects. This identification is very important to place proper linkers. So linkers play a very vital role in reported form. Let's see these sentences now. The first one is, this is a dialogue by Raj. I will go to Bangalore. Let's see. I will, this is, short form is I, first way double L. I will. So here is a time reference and here is a tense reference. So this is a verb and this is auxiliary verb, helping verb. So I will go to Bangalore. This is a place. Let me rewrite this. I will go to Bangalore. Now it's reported speech, that's why these are the words placed exactly as they are. Now if the third person reports it, that becomes indirect speech. To convert it into indirect speech, we have to introduce here Raj becomes Raj, and you have to introduce reporting verb ourselves. It becomes past tense. Raj said. Then here something has to link the sentence. This is the original sentence. Something has to link the sentence. Raj said. Raj said. I will go to Bangalore is assertive sentence. It's a statement. If it is statement, we use that. That's why students have to remember, for all assertive and exclamatory sentences, they have to use that as the linker. So Raj said that, and any subject as reported would be in its third form. So Raj said, I cannot be I here while reporting. So Raj is a man, that is why it becomes he. And any tense would change into its corresponding past tense. Here is will. Will becomes its past is would. So would takes the verb as go only, go to Bangalore. So Raj says, I will go to Bangalore. When it is reported, it becomes Raj said that he would go to Bangalore. Here you see, your marks are awarded for this conversion and the linker. This is common anyway, you have to place it, but marks are awarded for these two things. This is assertive. Let me convert this also, and later on, let me tell you what all linkers to be used for these different sentences. Now, second one, when are you going? That is question. Interrogative means framing question, but WH form. That's why it is WH question. Let me try this one. When are you going? So again, it is asked by Rani. This since it is a question, here you see, we have to use asked. This is a reporting verb. Rani asked. Whom? Raj. Okay. Next we have to use linker. Here we have to use that. But for interrogative sentences, we cannot use the same linker. For all WH questions, WH format itself is the linker. For example, if you have what is the linker? If you have where is the linker? If you have who is the linker? If you have when is the linker? And so on. So, Rani asked Raj, okay, when, then when are you going? This is present form and interrogative form. In reporting, all interrogative forms should be changed into statements or assertive forms. That is why Rani asked Raj when he was going. So this is statement form. This is statement form. When was he going becomes again question form. Question form is not at all entertained because this is indirect form. All questions should be converted into assertive forms only. Then only you are awarded marks. So be very careful here. Okay, when he was going is a statement. When was he going is a question form. We have to convert all statements into all questions into statements. So linker is very important. This conversion is important. Here also we have to take care of the linkers here. Then if that is the case, let me tell you, what about yes, no interrogative? Any question that begins with helping verb is yes, no question. For example, are you a student? It begins with are. When did you come here is a WH question. Did you come here is yes, no question. For all yes, no question, we have to use if or whether as a linker. So this is the linker. So next is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are the ones which indicate the order or request or an imperative. For example, go there. Go there is an order. For all imperative sentences, we have to use to as the linker. This is very important, students. Assertive sentence that WH questions, WH forms only. Yes, no questions, if or whether. Imperative sentence to. So students must remember these linkers. If they don't remember the linkers, they may place wrong linkers. Then they may lose marks here. Let me give you some more examples for yes, no interrogative and imperative sentences also.